And we are live. Okay, so there was an unfortunate first down for the Packers. Sorry, we were in the middle of the game. They are basically in the red zone. It is a dump off there, number 49 for the Packers, who gets away from a tackle from PS2 and gets about 6 to 7 yards there. We are in the first quarter with 12 minutes left, or 12:04 left in the first. Now it's running. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. This is the Packers' first drive of the game. The Broncos, oh my gosh, the stadium's almost sold out for a preseason game. It's pretty. I think everyone's very excited to see Bo play again. Defense obviously on their heels already on the first drive. It looks like most of the starters are out there. Ellis seems to be playing on the edge. Takes the snap and Love hands it off, and that is a gain of about 3 yards ish. Looking like it's going to be a third and short coming up. That was Lloyd on the run from the Packers. So we'll see what goes on there. Sorry about the late start. I had to eat some dinner. So, but yeah, we are on the 12-yard line, looks like. 12-yard line of Denver. They're in the red zone. Packers on their first drive, 3rd and 2. Love in shotgun with the running back to his right. Watson in motion. He takes a snap. That's a handoff and tries to get around the corner. And that is a first down. A great effort by the running back as PS2 was there. Chenard was there, but they were not able to hold him back from gaining the first down marker. So that should be about a 1st and goal for the Packers around the 10-yard line. That's just PS2 not being able to wrap up. Again, these guys are not going at 100%, but, Denver, this could be a learning lesson for our defense right now because so far they're being taken to them. The Packers are driving right down the field right now. So 10:40 left in the first quarter. It's going to be 1st and goal for Green Bay and the starting offense versus the starting defense. This is kind of what we want to see. Starters versus starters. Looks like they are reviewing something. Maybe they're just reviewing to see whether he got the first down marker, but that was clearly a first down in my opinion. So this should not take very long. Yeah, the computer confirms that was a first down. They're doing like a dual screen right now with the Broncos game and the Jets versus Steelers. All right. 10.5 left to go in the first quarter. That is a handoff there, and he gets upfield, gets tackled just yards short of the end zone. They are driving right down the field right now. Oh, there was an encroachment penalty against the Broncos. Looks like they might. We'll see if they decline or not. They'll probably accept that. I mean, even though they got about 7 yards on that play. All right, first and 20. Okay, so it wasn't encroachment; it was holding on the Packers. So they're back to their own 20-yard line. Love in shotgun. He takes the snap. Broncos send forward. He throws it over the middle. That looks to be a catch by Golden. Chenard in coverage. There is another flag, possibly on the defense. We will see. It keeps saying encroachment. It feels like the ticker is wrong. They haven't even announced it yet. Pass interference on the defense, so that is going to be on. Okay, wait, what? So pass interference on the Broncos, but it was declined because it was a completed catch? Why would you not accept the penalty? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, preseason football, I guess. This is weird. So we've got Okay. I'm still waiting for what down it is. We're at 9:56 left in the first quarter. Packers still have the ball. It's red zone defense. LaFleur is talking to the refs. Okay, clock's running again. Okay, ball is... Okay, now it's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line, so that's weird. Okay, Love fakes the handoff. He dumps it off, and that's to Watson, who gets popped out of bounds by PS2, but that's still about a gain of 4 to 5 yards. Holy smokes. So... Yeah, the dump offs seem to be working. The checkdowns for the Packers. Okay, hold on. So that is a handoff there on 2nd down. Broncos meet him after a gain of about 1.5 yards. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Kind of a really methodical drive so far. We are now under the 9-minute mark. Taking a good portion of this first quarter with starters all on the field. So my guess is this is probably going to be the only drive we see from the starters for the Packers. But it's been a good drive. Broncos are obviously hoping to hold them to a field goal attempt. 3rd and 3 coming up from the Broncos about 11.5-yard line. Okay, Singleton changing things up. Okay, and that is a snap. Looking for a pass. Throws it over the middle. That's caught, and it's going to be walking into the end zone. Touchdown Packers with basically no one in vicinity for Lloyd, the running back, number 32. That is a brutal drive by the Broncos defense. Could not cover. Really well orchestrated by whoever is calling the shots for the Packers offense, whether that's LaFleur or their offensive coordinator. I want to give credit to, Love, but there was no one in the vicinity. It was just wide open over the middle, which is shocking. It might be that Singleton made the wrong change at the line there. So, all right. And kick is up. And good. That is 7-0 Packers. Brutal. That's not what you want to see. All right. Well, let's see what the Broncos offense can do, because Packers offense really sure that was a rough stretch, man. That's not what you want to see at all. We're at a commercial break right now. But so far from what we saw, a really methodical drive from the Packers offense. The Broncos defense did not seem to have many answers there. Going to be a lot of learning lessons. I mean, hey, the benefit of that is that our defense will be learning quite a bit from that. Go Broncos, absolutely. YS on the stream, absolutely. Listen, I always wonder, like, what coaches tell the players. Like, okay, how much are you telling them to, like, are you going 75%? Are you, I don't know. Like, how hard are they going? I mean, it looked like PS2 was trying, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, all the starters were out there. I would be surprised if PS2, Benito, all those guys went back out for a second drive. I mean, maybe they'll wait to see what the Packers do. So, a lot of interesting things to. I mean, really, I have nothing to say other than, the Packers. Okay, we're coming back from commercial break right now. The Packers really dealt it to the Broncos defense there. Obviously, everyone's really excited. We're about to see the first snaps from Bo Nix back in Mile High after the really just devastating events of like the euphoria of beating the Bills in the playoffs, and then an hour later finding out that Nix broke his ankle. So let's see what we got. Oh wait, no. This is they're showing the Jets Pittsburgh game right now. Great. Still waiting for the Broncos to come back. Bo Nix is back, and they're not even showing it. This is so lame. Guys, oh my gosh. I'm on NFL Network right now, and they're not even showing the return of Bo Nix. That is insane. Like they're showing like the Steelers game right now. They're showing the Steelers versus Jets. I can't even see the Broncos. Like I want to see Bo. Show me Bo. Ugh. Come on, NFL Network. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, Broncos have it's okay. So I'm looking at the ESPN app. It was a incomplete pass to Sutton. It is now 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. They are at the 40-yard line, but I cannot see what is happening. I am just following what's happening on the ESPN app. But yeah, 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. Let's see here. So it was okay. So they started the drive at the 35. So it was a touchback. RJ Harvery had a 5-yard run, and then it was an incomplete pass to Sutton. Let's see what they do on 3rd and 5. Still waiting for it to pop up on my TV, so I am following it on the app, and so currently waiting to see what happens there. 3rd and 5 from the 40. Well, from the Broncos 40, by the way, because that was a touchback. Looks like Bo attempted a deep ball to Sutton and it was incomplete on 2nd down. Still waiting for the results of 3rd down. Still waiting. Okay, I'm going to try and refresh. Nope, nothing yet. Just gotta wait for this this Jets Steelers preseason game to end, and then we can finally just be focused on the Broncos game. So still waiting right now. 3rd and 5 according to ESPN. Maybe they're reviewing something. I'm surprised it's taking this long for them to do 3rd down. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, it was a challenge. Oh, they challenged the completion and it was still incomplete. So Sean tried doing a challenge and it did not work out. So now okay, that's what I was assuming. I was like, why is this taking so long? So it must have been yeah. All right. Let's see what happens on 3rd down. I'm gonna need this. I need this Jets game to get over with. Come on. Okay. Oh, we got a huge to Jalen Waddle. We got a Bo to Jalen Waddle play for 35 yards. A 35-yard completion to Jalen Waddle, and I didn't even get to see it because the stupid NFL Network wants to focus on the Jets game. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Let's go. So Waddle gets hit, and then so it was a 23-yard completion, and then 12-yard after the catch by Jalen Waddle. That is exactly what we're looking for. I cannot wait to watch that. Okay, incomplete pass right over to Sutton. 2nd and 10. They are on the Green Bay 25. Okay, they're showing the replay right now. Bo rolling out to his right. Oh, okay, they're showing the replay from Sutton. That looked like a catch, honestly. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, I see now. Okay, and then now they're showing the 3rd and 5 play. Where's Waddle? Over. Boom. Waddle wide open. Oh, my goodness. Waddle with a little bit of trying to. Okay. 2nd and. Okay, so they finally showed it. He was kind of mishandling the ball a little bit. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. They're not showing on the TV, still following on ESPN, but they did show the replay on NFL Network. 2nd and 10 from the Green Bay 25. Waiting to see what happens here. It was 1st and 10 after the Waddle 35-yard play was an incomplete pass, but now there is more waiting. What is going on here? Watch us like we. Oh, okay. 3rd and 6. That was a 4-yard gain by RJ Harvery. Looks like it was a short completion or dump off to Harvey. So 3rd and 6 coming up from the Green Bay 21. Oh my gosh, we got a 35-yard play from Waddle. That feels so good. I mean, we got Davis Webb calling plays. That's very exciting. Very, very exciting. What? Touchdown! Bo threw a touchdown to RJ Harvery. Answered right back, baby. Let's go. Touchdown Broncos. And we didn't even get to watch it live. Bo, on his first drive back with the Broncos, scores a touchdown with Denver. Gorgeous. I don't even know what happened, but it was a 21-yard touchdown to RJ Harvery. Must have been like a screen pass or a dump off. I am still waiting for the replay. But we got a shootout going out in Denver against the Packers. Bo leading a touchdown drive on his first drive back with the Broncos. That'll get you fired up. Sean and the coaches hinted at the fact that we would be seeing about 14 plays from Bo. So there is a chance, because of how quick that drive was, that we'll be seeing him for a second drive before the night is over. But yes, Bo Nix to RJ Harvery. And what I can only assume... Okay, no, so it was over the middle. There was only a 3 yards after catch. It looks like... We're just waiting right now for this stupid Jets game to end so we can see the replay. I'm assuming they're going to show it any moment now. But we are already looking at a 7-7 game when this Jets-Pittsburgh game is 10-0 Jets with less than 4 minutes left. Like, nothing has been going on in this game, and everything has been going on in the Broncos versus Packers. These are two great teams going up against each other, and I cannot wait to watch this highlight of what happened to RJ Harvery. But, yeah, let's go. How do you not get fired up? Okay, listen. Defense, a little underwhelming. Absolutely. We can understand that, but then the offense responds. They go like, okay, punches in the mouth, we'll punch right back. Fantastic stuff, guys. And I cannot wait to watch the replay whenever that happens, and whenever the NFL Network decides that Steelers versus Jets is just like not... Dude, we're apparently experiencing cinema over here with Packers Broncos, and they're like, let's keep watching this sludge of a game with Steelers versus Jets. Let's keep watching that. Bo Chapman Nix. Bo leave, everyone. Bo leave. We are still waiting on the kickoff to give it back to the Packers. And then we are still waiting on a highlight so I can describe to you what actually happened. Oh my gosh, all these incomplete passes. Oh, the Broncos posted it. Hold on. I'm going to watch the Twitter replay. Okay. Oh, it was over the right side. That is RJ Harvery showing off his pass catching abilities. And what he just did there was, it was a wheel route for Harvey. Plenty of space, great separation from him and the defender. And Bo was able to dump it over. Easy touchdown. Wow. We got a 35-yard play from Waddle and a touchdown pass from Bo Nix. Nick Chubb just announced retirement. Wow. We're getting a lot of news tonight. Let's see here. Where's the kickoff? Come on, guys. Let's get back to the Packers. Okay. Long break. I think they're stretching out the time a little bit because they know that the stupid Jets game is still going on. Yeah, Nick Chubb had just retired. We were talking about it a year ago whether the Broncos were going to try and sign him for running back depth, but now we're still waiting for Coleman and all that stuff. So, let's see. Illegal block above the waist. So the Packers, they had a penalty during their kickoff return, so they will be starting from their own 12-yard line. 3:21 is left in the Jets-Pittsburgh game, and then I get to watch. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, 2nd and 7. It looks like there was a 3-yard run from Tyrod Taylor. So that was the only drive from Jordan Love when it comes to the game. I figured it was a long drive. Took up, 7 minutes? So I figured that they won't. They got a touchdown drive out of him. They're probably very happy. So now Tyrod Taylor is in. But Nick Bonito with the tackle. So Bonito is still in. The Packers are back on their own 15-yard line at 2nd and 7 right now. Still waiting for things to switch over. The Jets and Steelers are taking forever to wrap up. I don't know what they're doing. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so it is 2nd and 10 now for the Packers. It looks like, hold on. So there was a 7-yard run that gave them a first down at the 22-yard line, and then an incomplete pass from Tyrod Taylor trying to go for Melton. Okay, now a 4-yard scramble from Tyrod Taylor, which makes it 3rd and 6. It looks like Hufanga pushed him out, so it does seem like the starters are still out there. My guess is Vance Joseph, obviously not very happy with how the last drive ended, said, hey, starters, go back out there and get a stop. Then you can come off the field and get some rest. But not until before. So 3rd and 6 from Green Bay's own 26-yard line. We are under the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. And then Tyrod Taylor with a pass incomplete to Sky Moore, the former Chief. So Still waiting to see. Okay. So yeah, Jordan Love ended his one drive with 5 for 7, 56 yards and touchdown. He had a great drive. Okay, so the Packers punted it away, and it was returned for 10 yards by. Wait, hold on. Fresh, fresh. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. So Mims does not seem to be returning punts tonight. But it is 1st and 10 for Denver from their own 40. So good starting field position. All right. And still waiting for the Broncos to start their thing. But yeah, sorry guys. I mean, I know it's been a. I'm still waiting to watch the game. The Jets. I mean, NFL Network was promising that they would show us the game. We are still waiting for. I think they just went to the 2-minute warning for the Jets Steelers. Still waiting for that to wrap up. But overall, let me know what you guys think down below. If you saw any highlights online, I mean the touchdown pass, relatively simple and easy. People will overlook it, say, "Oh, that's the thing." Is what I worry about is that if Bo plays well this year at an MVP level, people are gonna downplay it, like, "Oh, he has a new coordinator, like this guy's a genius or whatever." Like no one's gonna give him credit, and that's fine. As long as we win, that's all that matters. So, okay, looks like there was a 5-yard run by Coleman, JC. So, Coleman already getting involved. Looks like. I do not know if Bo is still in, though. I am not aware of whether or not Bo is playing. But ball is now on the 45-yard line of Denver. 2nd and 5 for the Broncos. So Bo is playing. He passed short right to Troutman. They're finally showing on NFL Network the touchdown pass from Bo. I had a feeling that Bo would play again. Okay, so Bo to Troutman for 4 yards, pushed out of bounds. 3rd and 1 coming up for Denver at the 49-yard line. All right. Prentice, a 5-yard run. Jets just scored a touchdown. That's funny. They're doing everything in their way to make sure that we cannot see Bo Nix playing football. So they're stopping the clock at every opportunity. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Broncos. We are looking at They are now on the 46-yard line after the 5-yard run from Prentice, our fullback. I could not tell you what it looked like, but I can tell you that we have a first down at the Green Bay 46. All right, incomplete pass for Pat Bryant. Okay, Bo tried to throw to Pat Bryant, did not work. That is his third incompletion of the night. Bo is currently 4 for 7 for 64 yards and a touchdown. So we're looking at 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. I mean, PB, guys, Pat Bryant is getting so much hype from the media and from training camp. They are saying that this guy, first down for the Broncos. That was a short left pass to Lil Jordan Humphrey. Lil Jordan Humphrey did catch a ball and was pushed out of bounds at the Green Bay 32 for a 14-yard completion. Bo is now 5 for 8 for 78 yards. 1:23 left in the first quarter. We will see if Bo is able to finish out this drive. All right. Coleman stuffed at the line, even lost a yard, 2nd and 11. Whew. We're all waiting. We are all waiting to see what happens live. Coleman, 2 carries for 4 yards so far. And I am hoping... Okay, let's see here. So, ball's at the Green Bay 33-yard line. And there is a false start by Garrett Bowles. So now it is at the 38-yard line. 2nd and 16 is what they're calling it. So a few negative plays back to back. Okay, 3rd and 18. So it was Bo did a screen short to Coleman, who went for negative 2 yards. So the Broncos are going backwards. They're back on the Green Bay 40 already, and that is the end of the first quarter. And we will see if Bo comes out for a 3rd and 18 or not. But yeah. So it was a first down. They got a first down on this drive and got all the way to the 33 of the Packers and then started backing up. A loss of 1 yard run, a 5-yard penalty from Bowles, and then a 2-yard loss by Coleman after a screen pass is my guess. So the ticker tells me that looks like finally the clock's running for the Jets in Pittsburgh. 30 seconds left. Hopefully this clock still keeps running so that we can, by the time that we enter the second quarter, we can actually watch the game. So, but yeah. Overall, it seems like positive experiences so far for the game and positive takeaways. Obviously, right now, this drive, you get a false start and a couple of negative plays in a row. That's going to hurt. But if you can get back into field goal territory, that's all that matters. You're at the Green Bay 40. If you can get 5 to 8 yards here and give Lutz a chance to, hit a field goal, we'll take it. We'll take 2 scoring drives from Bo and then let him rest. So the ESPN ticker's still telling me 3rd and 18. We are waiting for. We have 14 seconds left in the Jets-Pittsburgh game. So. And they keep throwing incompletions. So that game. Okay, now 9 seconds left, but like they just. That game refuses to end, and we are, stuck watching what's going on in the ESPN app in the meantime. So I'm wondering if NFL Network right now is trying to time it so that, like, oh, the Jets game ends, and then we can go right to 3rd down, and golly. They just incompletion after incompletion. 4 seconds left, and then just the clock refuses to run. Still can't see the Broncos game though. Still says 3rd and 18 for me on my ESPN app. Looks like I don't know if what's going to happen first. Get the final play of the Steelers game, or we see what happens in the Broncos game. Steelers are okay. Oh, and you threw it out of the end zone. Okay. Okay, so it was a gain of 5-ish by the Broncos, so they got back to the Green Bay 35. Oh, they're showing highlights right now for the Broncos, Packers, the 2 touchdowns. Okay, so Lutz did hit a field goal, so they were able to get 5. What did I say? 5 to 8 yards, 2 scoring drives for Bo Nix. That is all we need. Perfect. Great job, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to change this. So that's there. Broncos have now... There we go. All right. So let's hits the field goal. Score is now 10-7, heading back to commercials, but we are finally on the Broncos game. Finally. So, we'll take it. Absolutely. Whew. All right, 2 scoring drives for Bo Nix. I don't think that we can ask for much more. Doesn't seem like there were any injuries, thankfully. I would be shocked if they put if they put Bo back in. That's crazy. 35-yard. Everyone's already... Everyone's going crazy right now about like the Waddle catch. Everyone's so hyped. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through social media right now. Everyone's just like, "Oh my gosh, Bo to Waddle, Bo Waddle, Bo touchdown." I'm so excited. This is a great... Oh, man. Vibes are great. Vibes are good, guys. We are looking right now for... I mean, it's still a commercial break. We'll see what happens when they come out of the commercial break. All right, okay, we're back out of the break. They're talking about Jalen Waddle right now. 5'10". Hey, we're close to the same height. 185, sixth year. His nickname is Magic. Nah, he's the Penguin. He's the Penguin. Come on, what are we talking about? I forgot that Waddle was the 6th overall pick and PS2 was 9th. So those guys being teammates now, that's pretty sick. All right. Kickoff is there, and it is being returned past the 10, 20, 30, past the 40, and past the 40, and all the way down to the Denver 31-yard line. That was a huge return from the Packers. Thankfully, the Broncos were able to tackle him before he broke completely loose, but that was a really impressive return from the Packers. Kind of a poor special teams effort by the Broncos to tackle, or maybe good blocking. Didn't even really see. Yeah, he wasn't even really getting tackled much. Or sorry, touched much. All right, from the 32, Taylor takes the snap. He hands it off, and he's juking guys around and pushed down. That was Skinner, I believe. Let's see what the flag was. 13:51 left in the second quarter is a holding call on the Packers. It was going to be about a 3-yard gain, but now there is a holding call, which is going to push the Packs back. Gosh, it feels so good to be finally watching the game and not like just looking at an ESPN ticker. But all right, here we go. Is that Murdoch? Wait, who do we got on this field? Is Jahdae Barron there? That's 20. Yeah, he's Barron's at the bottom. Okay, Taylor takes the snap. He looks to throw. He throws it over the middle, and that looks to be caught over the middle for a gain of about 8-ish yards. I do not know any of these Packers backup guys. That is Moore, number 23. Is that a receiver with the number 23? That is disgusting. That's insane. Number 23. Give me a break. No receiver should be wearing that. That's a running back's number. Unless he's a running back lining up as a receiver, but that's even weirder. Anyway, 2nd and 11. Tyrod takes the snap. Broncos rush 4. He throws over to the left sideline, or right sideline, incomplete, out of bounds. Number 31 in coverage. That is not Justin Simmons. That's the 31 that I know. Is that I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, I know who that is. I'm forgetting his name. I'm having a brain fart. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Taylor, screen pass, and brought down with a gain about 2 yards at best. That is going to be Reed with the tackle, number 47 for the Broncos, the linebacker. Looks like the Packers will result to kicking it. And we can see my Florida alum, Trey Smack, probably going for the kick. Let's see. Smack going for a 51-yard attempt. I can't lie, guys. I kind of hope he makes this because, he's a Gator. Gator kickers I'm always going to be rooting for. All right. Snap's good. Kick is up. Right down the middle. The Packers have their kicker, guys. It is tied 10-10. Good stuff. Man, the Broncos, that looks like a regular season crowd. That's insane how crowded that stadium is. Broncos country, you are the best. Great stuff from you guys. All right, we're at a commercial break after the field goal, but good job by the Broncos defense holding up after. I mean, listen, it's been 3-and-outs for the Packers, I think, both times since the touchdown drive. Obviously, Jordan Love came off the field, so it's not the starters out there. But now it is not the Broncos defense has their backups out there too. Forced them to kick a field goal. Still, they made it. Trace Mack. I can't be too mad about my guy. So, good stuff. All right. Well, I feel, I mean, obviously it's tied. You want to blow everyone out. Not every game is going to be like the Falcons game last week. So, all things considered, I think this is pretty good. I think we're doing pretty okay. So, um, you know, the Waddle thing, Bo looking good to start things out. I'm just excited. We have a modern play caller. Things look to be just, I don't know. Bo looking like he's just, yeah. So Bo ends the night 6 for 9, 76 yards on a touchdown. He smiles on the sideline. Everyone seems to be really good vibes. Great job. All right, Broncos past the 10, past the 20, past the 30, past the 40. Pushed out of bounds, short of the 45-yard line, but a good return by number 81 from the Broncos. I do not know who that is. Number Crass? Is that what? Number 81 for the Broncos on the return there. Gets all the way up to our own 45-yard line, or a little bit short of that. Great return. Katsis. I'm butchering that for sure. So, all right, Stidham is in. Ingram in motion. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line is what they gave us. Stidham tosses it there to Coleman, who gets completely swallowed in the backfield for a loss of 5. Oh, that wasn't Coleman. That was McLaughlin. My bad. Number 38, McLaughlin. So, it does seem like Coleman has earned the RB3 rights over McLaughlin. Not too much of a surprise there, but we'll take that. Okay, Stidham. So it's interesting seeing Ingram still playing, but they want to get him as much playing time as possible. All right, Stidham in shotgun now, 2nd and 15 after the loss of 5. Takes the snap, looking to throw, looking over the middle. He's rolling to his right. He dumps it off to McLaughlin, who gets completely stuffed at the line. And there is a flag on the field in the backfield, so it's probably coming back. If I'm the Packers, I'd probably decline it at this point. Let's see what the flag is on. Holding on the offense. It is on the Broncos, but they decline it as I predicted. So, not a strong start. In first preseason game, we were seeing some Ingram action, the Sutton action. We saw Waddle tonight. All right, 3rd and 14 from our own 41. Stidham takes the snap. They're rushing 4. He dodges a sack. He's looking to run it, and he's running over and slides down, only a gain of 5-ish yards. Going to be about 4th and 9. Broncos looking to punt, and we are 3 and out after the good kick return. So, unfortunately, not much to do there. Props to the Packers defense. They played really well on that drive. Broncos offensive line really was struggling on that specific possession. Crawshaw back to punt, another Gator. Special teamers, I guess. We're a special team university these days. So, all right, about 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Crawshaw punts it away. Back to receive, and he catches it, and he's past the 10, past the 15, 20, and he's pushed out of bounds. Kind of a late hit a little bit, but doesn't seem to be any flags. 9:57 left in the second quarter. That was York, Mr. York, who we have talked about, the linebacker fighting for a roster spot, number 42, that we're keeping our eye on. Keep my eye on the safeties as well. Remember Taylor Rapp? We just signed. So a lot of the safeties who are playing these preseason games are going to be fighting for roster spots. So that is something to keep in mind. Oh, boy. Peyton Manning commercial. Gotta love him. Rashad Bateman. That is an interesting situation going on over there. So, overall, things looking promising for the Broncos. Still 10-10. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, and that's with a poor defensive start. Again, you're not expecting. I mean, the defense is never going to bat 1,000. No, you're not going to shut out every single team you face. So we'll live with it. But now with Bateman, with the Ravens being arrested, that is, I mean, those seem like serious charges against him. So if that holds up, Ravens are going to be down some talent in the receiver room for sure. I mean, they have what? Zay Flowers. Who's after him? I don't even know who's after him. A lot of Broncos fans right now are going like, so this is what yards after catch looks like when they saw the Waddle play. Dolphins fans being like, this makes me uncomfortable. That's so cool. All right, here we go. From the 22. Taylor hands it off, and it is hit and then brought down after a gain of about 2 yards. Q Robinson is still in the game there, number 51, the edge rusher for the Broncos. He has a roster spot, don't get me wrong, but he is like fighting to be like a starter. But he is in. Onyedem, the rookie from the 3rd round, number 98, is in. They're focusing on him right now, the defensive tackle that we picked up in the 3rd round. Under 9.5 to go in the second quarter. Taylor at the 24-yard line takes the snap, a rushing 3. He's bouncing around. He evades pressure. He's getting, he throws over the sideline. No one there, got hit after he threw it, but no flag. Robinson on the pressure. Good stuff there by Q Robinson. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Packers. This is kind of where things get a little messy, if you ask me. I mean, you got the backups versus backups. Packs are 2 for 5 on 3rd down. We got DJ Jones, Onyedem, Q Robinson. These are our backup defensive linemen. This is crazy. All right, Broncos show blitz. They send a blitz, and he gets it off. Broncos chasing the ball, completely overthrown. Looks like Taylor got hit again. There is a flag, though, and Packers guys are pointing in the direction of Broncos. It looks like possibly a defensive holding penalty. Oh, my goodness. Jahdae Barron with a crazy shoulder hit to the lower area of Tyrod Taylor as he let it go. My guess is it's a defensive holding penalty on the Broncos. Pass interference on the Broncos. So that's much worse because it's a spot foul on number 31. Shucks. We don't want that. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. They get new life after, a good 3-play or 2.5 play run there by the Broncos. Where are they starting the ball at? Okay, at their own 42-yard line. Tyrod fakes the handoff, throws a reverse jet sweep. He is past line of scrimmage and then past, about 6-yard gain right now. Broncos swarm around him, but still a positive play from the Packers. Some good execution on the back end. More with the jet sweep, number 23. Oh, boy. 2nd and 4 coming up from their own 48-yard line. All right, Taylor under center. Takes the snap. That is a handoff with a lot of space, and he gets by. He runs up the sideline, gets to the Broncos' 39 or about 40-yard line. That is strong on the carry from the Packers. Number 22. It looks like they are targeting the area of number 31 for the Broncos, who is Abrams Orain. So we're under 8 minutes now. Broncos defense trying to kind of find a footing, maybe get some aggressiveness going. That is another handoff there. Positive yardage all the way down for about a gain of 7 or 8 yards. That is strong again on the carry. Packers O-line getting some push on the Broncos D-line. I was just propping up our D-line, and all of a sudden they are now struggling a little bit. So that's not what you want to see. 2nd and 2 for the Packers. They are well in field goal range, under 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Let's see what can happen here. Tyrod under center, sorry. That is a handoff there. Broncos meet him right at the line of scrimmage, push him back, and that is basically a no gain. That was Tillman and someone else. I didn't see who it was, but Tillman was there to meet him. All right, here we go. There seems to be a penalty. It's 3rd and 3, so they count it as a loss of 1, but let's see what they call here. Oh, there's just a clock reset. Just a clock reset. All right, 3rd and 3. Tyrod takes the snap. It is a throw. He was looking. He's bouncing over to his right. He sees someone. He throws an incomplete pass with 6:21 left in the first half. There is a flag. Could be roughing the passer. Q Robinson is shaking his head and smiling, but it does seem like it is a penalty once again on the Broncos on 3rd down. It was a roughing the passer call. So the drive once again extended by penalties. That is not what we were hoping for. Let's see what on the replay. Yeah, rolling onto his right. And yeah, he did land with all his weight on Tyrod. I mean, he initiated contact just as the ball was coming out. That wasn't the problem. It was that Q landed all his weight on Taylor. So now Q Rob is on the sideline, getting a breather. Ball's at the 18-yard line. It is a handoff there by number 30. That's a gain of about 3 yards for the Packers. This drive entirely extended by multiple third down. That would have been drive-ending plays, but then, here we are. So, under 6 minutes left in the first half. Packers doing a good job of doing some long drives, tiring out the defense. Conditioning will be a part of, okay, here we go. Handoff. And still gets about 3 yards out of that. That is going to be a 3rd and short coming up. About 5.5 left in the first half. Time kind of flying by now because of all these runs. And, penalties will stop the clock, but, not a lot of incompletions. Sean is not looking happy. He's not happy about the penalties. Just in general, does not seem very pleased by his defense's performance tonight. Third and 2, takes the snap, looking to throw. He throws it, and it is caught at the 3-yard line, and it is going to be a 1st and goal, once again targeting Abrams-Drain from the Broncos. That is not going to help his case of making this roster. Not at all. They're targeting him, and he is failing. He is having a rough night. 1st and goal for the Packers. After the completion, again, another 3rd down conversion, whether it's them actually making the 3rd down conversion or a penalty. Taylor in shotgun. He takes the snap. It is fake handoff. He throws it and incomplete. But there was a timeout potentially by the Broncos. It was a Green Bay timeout, not a Denver timeout. So I guess they didn't like what they saw at the line of scrimmage. Again, with these very long, extended drives, Sean is looking really upset. He is not happy with his defense. So, all right. Vamos Broncos. Let's see. 1st and goal. Packers. That is a handoff, and he's stuffed at the line. Not much there. Good job by the Broncos D-line getting penetration and, attacking the ball quickly. Trying to figure out, is Perna streaming tonight? No? Okay. All right. So we got, let's see, 2nd and goal. Takes the snap. That is a handoff there. Who is stuffed at, he got like a 1-yard gain. So Broncos defensive line not trying to let up a touchdown, but they're probably really tired at this point, considering they've been playing a lot. They've been on this drive for a good portion of this quarter. They're looking tired. All right, 3rd and goal coming up. What can the Broncos defense do? Getting close to the 3-minute mark in the first half. Taylor takes the snap. A little awkward execution there. And what do they call it? Incomplete. So they're debating right now. They saw different things. Either touchdown or an incomplete pass. We don't know what it was. It was on the left sideline. They're really talking about it. Oh, okay, touchdown. They're calling touchdown. We'll see on the replay. We will see on the replay. But let's see what we have here. No. Let's see. We gotta see from this angle. One. Oh! Oh, that is really close. That is really close. They might just let that stand. That might be hard to overturn. That's kind of hard to overturn, I'm gonna be honest. I thought he didn't, but like, wow. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Packers with two very long drives that end in touchdowns. I mean, Broncos defense getting absolutely gassed. Shoot. Well, that sucks. Broncos are struggling defensively tonight. That's been the story. Bo and the offense has been great. That's about it. Oh, man. Unfortunate. Not a good show from the defense, that's for sure. Kind of almost a whiplash from last week where all we did was dominate. And now it's a little, yeah, it's a bit rough. We're at a commercial break now, and this defense is going to be yelled at, to say the least. They're going to get a little bit of a talking to at halftime. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Maybe Stidham and the boys can do something offensively here. I hope they can. I mean, we've been on defense a good portion of this game, all things considered. Granted, preseason, but I think this is a game that not only will Vance Joseph have to learn from, not only will the players have to learn from, but Vance Joseph as well. I do not believe he's been calling the best defensive plays or putting his guys in the best position, being very non-aggressive, like letting his players be reactionary instead of aggressive. I think I've seen like one blitz called. I know, this is preseason. I understand. Preseason. I'm not going too crazy over everything, but still. That was number 82 from the Packers with the touchdown catch. Not exactly a fade. It was more of an out route to the left, I guess, sideline of the end zone. All right, Packers getting ready to kick it off here. And the kick is away. What's going on? Okay. Being returned past the 20 up to about the 28, 29 yard line by Katsis. That's, I guess, number 81. Rookie spotlight. They are talking about Onyedem right now. 6'3", 292 pounds. This is kind of cool. They're giving you some background information on some of the players. Listen, I want to see something out of Stidham and the boys. Wait, who are the receivers that are still in? Okay, Stidham back to pass, looking, throws it over the middle, caught, and that is over the... Who is that? Key? Is that Devon Key as a receiver? Who the heck do we have in as receiver? Devon Key with the catch over the middle. Not many other people there. All right, already in Packers territory. Stidham with the hurry up. Looking. Throwing it on the sideline. And that is a pass interference if I've ever seen it. And they do not call it. Key was the intended receiver, 21 of the Packers in coverage. I guess they're assuming he just fell down, but it kind of looked like the Packers guy pulled him down. Good job by the O-line blocking there. Stidham trying to throw on the run. That is PI, man. That's such PI. Okay, whatever, dude. Incomplete pass is what they call. Not a great call from the refs. 2nd and 10 coming up for Stidham and the boys at the Packers 46-yard line. Stidham fakes the handoff again and just puts it in the ground. I guess that was a broken play from the beginning. Maybe it was a play call that was miscommunicated in the huddle. 3rd and 10 after the incomplete pass, but it seems like something went wrong there. Kind of looked like a screen pass that was going to be set up, but then not. I'm not sure what happened there. All right, Stidham alone in shotgun now. Or no, sorry, McLaughlin to his left. Stidham looking, throws it, caught by McLaughlin, dancing around a bit, goes down around the 40-yard line. Packers make the stop that they need to. Looks like they will let the clock run to the 2-minute warning. Do the Broncos try to go for it on 4th and 4 at the 40-yard line, or do they kick a field goal? If I'm the Broncos, I mean, it's preseason. Why not try and go for it? They'll have the 2-minute warning to consider what they should do here, but this feels, with no consequences, why not try it out? Why not try it out? All right. What we got going on, guys? I'm, it started out so hype. You know, Harvey's touchdown, the Waddle catch, all that good stuff. But now it's like the defense is getting cooked. Listen, they'll downplay Bo Nix, but listen, just get ready. Monday Night Football against Mahomes in Arrowhead. It's time to get our get back. Everyone thinks that our get back was last year when we beat the Chiefs on that walk-off field goal. No. The get back is Monday Night Football in Arrowhead. We're going back to Arrowhead. Bo's playing. I want to blow them out. I don't want any close nonsense. I want to blow those fools out. That is the intention. So, we'll see what happens. I'm excited either way. I feel confident about our starters. Should be good. I'm just so excited by how afraid people are of Waddle on the Broncos. He's going to be unlocked. He's going to be unlocked with us. Davis Webb, Bo, the Sean Payton system. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize there was a Panthers-Jaguars preseason game on today. That's funny. All right, looks like we're going for it. You can just tell by the camera angles that they use. You can tell what's going on. Sean leaning over. Yep, I was right. I was right. All right, here we go. 4th and 4. They got to get to the 36-yard line. Stidham making some call at the line. Oh, he's trying to get them to jump. He's trying to get... okay, he snapped it. They're rushing 4. He steps up. Oh, he's throwing it for the end zone, and it is nowhere near. Incomplete. In the intention of Lil Jordan Humphrey, that is a turnover on downs for the Broncos. Packers get the ball with 1:54 left in the first half. Not a great decision, not a great throw, not a great anything. Packers with a really good job just blanketing that pass. That was not what you wanted to throw. You want to back shoulder that, shoot for the sideline. That's the kind of ball where a better corner, they pick that off. So, unfortunate, but obviously with starters, maybe that play goes a bit differently. But yeah, yikes. All right, ball at their own 41. Takes the snap. This is not Taylor. This is a different quarterback now. And he is taken back down by Murdoch, Red Murdoch, the Mr. Irrelevant from the Broncos this draft, number 50. Jahdae Barron is still in the game. Oh. Okay, looks like a Packers receiver's maybe a bit shaken up. I hope he's okay. Okay. Yeah, he needs to... Did he get hit hard? Ooh, yeah, that was a bit of a tough hit to his head. He's definitely going to be evaluated for a concussion, but ooh. Okay, yeah. That angle looked like he really got hit. They seemed to know immediately that was like, let's go check him out. All right, ball at their own 49-yard line, 2nd and 2. Someone at quarterback in the shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw, throws a flat route, caught for a first down, tackled inbounds by number 25 from the Broncos, the corner. That was Shepard for the Packers with the catch. Okay, 1st and 10 in Broncos territory at the 46-yard line. That is a handoff there. Jukes around some guys, bad tackling, tackled after a gain about 7 to 8 yards. There is a flag on the field with about 1:19 left in the half. Block in the back on the Packers. So that should be about 10-yard penalty. I believe that's still going to be first down. Oh, yeah, definitely a push in the back. Yeah. That one was, yeah. Who is this guy? Number 18? Okay, he takes the snap. He's looking. He throws. Caught with Abrams Drain in coverage. Once again, he seems like anytime he's targeted, someone catches the ball. He is struggling mightily. Takes the snap, looking his way again, throwing his way again, and he actually gets a deflection. Good for him. He's realizing that he's being picked on, and he actually finally made a play. Good coverage by him. He actually turned his head, got his hand in the way. It was good coverage. Okay, 58 seconds left. Ball is at the Denver 40, close to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 4. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Broncos in a blitz. Throws over to the sideline, and no one there. Again, Okay, so McCord is the quarterback's name. 54 seconds left, and it looks like the Packers are bringing out the kicking unit. Trey Smack he's going to attempt another long field goal. Try and make it a 2-score game. 54 seconds to go. Trey Smack this is a 59-yard attempt. Not much wind, though. Snap good, place good, kick is up, and it is perfect. Holy smokes. Smack is, I think the Packers have their kicker. Florida University. More like Special Teams University. Holy smokes. Well, 50 seconds remain. Broncos have 2 timeouts, so they're going to put together a 1-minute drill, or less than a 1-minute drill. Trey Smack with some just absolute perfect kicks. Packers fans have to be thrilled having this kind of a kicker on their team. No matter what happens in the rest of this game, guys, at least we got Jalen Waddle, 35-yard catch and a Bo Nix touchdown pass. We're chilling. I don't even care if the backups can't do anything. I mean, I kind of care, but I don't really care. Like, tell me the preseason record of the Seahawks last year. That's right, you can't. You don't know. You don't know the preseason record of the Seahawks last year. Because it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Everyone just freaks out. They overreact to this stuff. No one knows. Guess what? The 0-16 Lions went 3-0 in the preseason. All right. And the kick return goes to about the 26-yard line. 45 seconds remain. 2 timeouts there. Will the Broncos do anything before halftime? That is the question. Oh, boy. All right, Stidham takes the snap, looking to throws it, and intercepted by the Packers. That was a fantastic play by the Packers defense by Perry, the linebacker. I can't even be mad by that. That was a brilliant job by Perry. I need to see the replay here, but that was... Whew. This is why you don't stare down... Yeah, that was just such a poor choice. He stared down his receiver the entire way. Great play by the linebacker there. Holy smokes. First play of that drill. 40 seconds remain. 2010 Packers, and Packers looking to add on before halftime. What a play by that young linebacker. Holy smokes. That was impressive. Just, instincts, read it immediately, picked it off. Kyle McCord is the one who is playing quarterback right now. Takes the snap. He's looking. Broncos blitz. He throws sideline. No one there. Incomplete pass. 38 seconds to go. Oh, boy. Stidham. Kind of the opposite experience from last week where he looked on fire. I mean, maybe the Falcons are just that bad. But Packers look to be completely in sync, having the night of their lives right now. So, and Broncos defense struggling mightily, but also the offense with Stidham not doing well. Throwing to the sideline again, targeting Abrams again. Incomplete pass. They keep throwing his way. Number 31. They are picking on him. That is crazy. Good job. I mean, a little late to the ball, but still good defense. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10, 34 seconds to go. Takes the snap, throws it again over the middle, and goes down about a yard short of the first down marker. Clock is running still. Running. Are they just going to let it go to the end and then kick a field goal? Yeah. Looks like they are planning on kicking a field goal with 2 seconds left to go in the half. Trey Smack looking to get the hat trick in the first half. So, a bit of a terrible showing from the Broncos outside of like Bo and the offensive starters. Packers' offensive game plan, completely. I mean, just the game plan in general kind of wrecked the Broncos tonight so far. So, yeah. $43-yard attempt coming up. Smack going for the hat trick. And aced it. Holy smokes. Perfect. And Packers with a lot of kicker struggles have really, they got to be breathing a sigh of relief right now that they have their guy. They absolutely have their guy. Okay, Broncos. It is halftime. I am tired, so I'm probably going to end the stream here. But not much to take besides Bo looks great. The offense under Bo and the starters look great. Defense has a lot to look over from this first half. A lot of learning lessons. And we'll talk about it afterwards in an upcoming video. But until next time, guys, I will see you then.